welcome to the hot one. Today's weather is going to be smoking hot. In up to 33. I'm doing my meter, everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. Today's temperatures say will be up to 33 degrees Celsius. It is going to be a hot one. And, well, as you can guess, it's not exactly my kind of day to be doing much outside. I have to get some food at the soup kitchen today, too. Hopefully, we'll have some people visiting on the show. But, how you doing? Oh, that's interesting. Because it set the background to white. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that's not bad. Let's just, let me just switch the screen over so you can see the chat. I guess they decided to return to white for some reason. I don't know. Sometimes I think this computer has a way of changing the rules. Where is it? Switch, try this one in here. All right, so I'm on the main channel, yes, but for some reason the chat replay is not showing anything. I am not seeing your actual chat replays for some reason on here on the computer. I'm seeing it on my YouTube. I swear to God, you're a creep. Really? Like, do you have to keep playing games with my setup every time? Practice. I'm not seeing the chat replay. Higher than hell out there. Pretty close, right? Today will be a high of 33 degrees Celsius. See something here. All right, so okay, I've seen me. Okay, good. So that works. Oh, that's a relief. But even though that's got the main screen is kind of the reverse of what I usually use it, but that's okay. At least it's working. Yeah, it's just gonna be one of those days of the month when you wish you were able to just duck out of the heat. Of course, you can duck out of the heat if you have air conditioning, but if you don't, well then, nice knowing you, pal. I'm not too enthusiastic about the fact that this thing is background. Okay, so let's pop out, check in, so we can get the black background. No, it's just giving me the white one. Oh well, fine. Okay, that's okay. I'll deal with the white. It's no big deal. It's just very shocking, considering that most people have the black background and I get stuck with the white one. Don't know why that is. I'm on YouTube. What are you doing to my head? Okay. Lolly wants to come on. Good morning. How you doing?
Hi, Michelle. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. It's gonna be a hot one again.
Oh dear, it's gonna be hot there. Oh no.
Yeah, I wish I had money for a bigger air conditioner, but then I'd have to have an electrician come in and wire up a bigger fuse, or maybe get a big diesel generator to run it independent of the utility grid.
Yeah, that's what you need. I'm lucky. We have it where we can have I have it set for 67 degrees inside because of my asthma. I have to keep it really cool, and I stay inside most of the time until it gets cooler in the afternoon and the evening, and I go out.
Have you ever noticed that? Yeah, I'm glad you brought up the asthma because mine's starting to act up a bit too. because of the heat. Because sometimes, especially at night, I'll be coughing up a bit, you know. But have you noticed, like, especially like this summer, is that you seem to physically get blimped out, you know, bigger when you stay inside too much. I mean, like last year I basically had no choice, and then I blimped out, and now this year I'm still blimped out, and I was losing a little weight in spring and autumn, and that worries me. I don't really like being fat.
You mean about getting swollen or getting edema?
No, and I don't know about edema, but no, just getting fatter. It seems like because I mean I'm still active and everything, but it seems like my belly is getting bigger.
No, I haven't really noticed that. You just have to, you know, if you're going to be having to stay indoors, you maybe get you an activity plan indoors, a little exercise routine indoors. You know,
yeah, well, I've been trying to cut back on the food. I've been trying to cut back on the food.
Yeah.
Another weird thing is that I noticed that the YouTube background for the chat. Oh my god, that's even worse. Ah, I can't. I just noticed that there's a. It's just definitely a computer. It's just definitely a glitch. Yeah, I mean, for example, I noticed like normally I have my chat background is black or dark gray, and now it's white. And
yeah. Your hair looks great, by the way.
Thank you very much.
I like it.
I know somebody was kind of joking that you look like it's gone gray, Grandma. Well, okay.
No. Looks good.
Well, the reason why it looks like a little gray is for two reasons. Number one, this camera is set up in a way that it kind of makes my hair look a little weird, but that's partially the camera's fault. Because if you look at me with on the other camera, like the main one, I'll show you in a second here. It actually doesn't look too bad.
So I mean, you could even go a little more
kind of gray, but
you know, you could even go more tonal, more platinum-y blonde if you wanted to. Because the other one I saw you before was more platinum colored, but this looks good.
Yeah. Well,
whatever you feel like you like, you know. I think it's pretty on this camera. It does look better, yeah.
Well, don't forget the fact that my hair colorist told me. She said I had to put a lot of toner in your hair because the fact is we had to get rid of some of the remnants of the other color that was already in there. And
it's been so long since you had color on it, right? You know,
it's been so long since I had color. Yeah, I didn't recolor it since last year, but. She said, but the brown really stayed in there pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I told her what the stuff I was using. She said, "Oh, okay, that's why." So the stuff was kind of like really, really stubborn and didn't want to come out very easily. And
well, especially if you go back each month and keep getting it retouched and getting it taken care of well, she'll get it back into shape just before you know it. Get it back just however it is you want it.
Yeah, so anyway, like I said, it says, do you realize you actually look like you gained weight since I last saw you? I said, do you also...
Oh, no, he did not.
I told him, I said, do you also realize that you gained weight too? And he's trying to go into denial like, I didn't gain nothing. No, you did. Yeah, you did.
Hello, Charlotte. Hello.
But that's okay. I mean, look, let's keep one thing in mind, guys. I mean, first of all, I am 53 years old. Okay, I'm not exactly a kid. Hell, if I was a kid, I'd be out there up at the local lake swimming like crazy. But that's not where I am. I'm not at the local lake. You know, I'm a friggin' housewife located in a small podunk town in Connecticut. That's pretty much all I am, you know.
Well, Well, Michelle, you're saying that you thought you might have gained a little tiny bit of weight. What kind of diet do you follow? I mean, are you following a certain diet?
No, I just pretty
I
much
don't know what kind
mostly,
of
I'm
food you
mainly a
eat.
lactarian. I'm a milk drinker.
Milk drinker, okay. Are you a pescatarian, vegetarian? Do you eat meat, milk, food? What all do you
Mostly
eat?
if I go for vegetables, mostly.
Okay.
But
Well, that's
sometimes
good.
I get carbs in the deal. I'm not a meat eater.
Mhm.
I don't really enjoy meat that much.
Okay. Well, that's good.
But I
You like
certainly do like my
vegetables?
junk food. But like I said, I'm more of a lactarian. I like a lot of dairy in my life. So,
Well, dairy's not all that bad for you. Well, what I would say, if you want my advice, you got to kill the junk food, quit eating soda, quit eating fast food, try to quit your processed foods, and you'll lose 10 or 20 pounds right away.
yeah. Well, I agree with the soda, especially Diet Colas, which
Yeah.
which
Diet
has
Cola
sodium in it.
and anything with the fake sugar, the aspartame, any diet sodas, anything like that, it's terrible for you. You should just use a little bit of honey or a teaspoon of sugar because your body cannot figure out those fake sugars. They're fake sweeteners. They're the worst thing for
Stay
you.
away
And
from
you
the
better not.
carbohydrates too, which includes pizza dough.
Right. You need to be real careful on the carbohydrates. That's the only other thing I was going to tell you. And as far as your snacks and things that you crave, if you can get away without them for
Yeah.
about 2 weeks, the cravings will go away. You won't even want them anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I only reason right now we're drinking Diet Coke is because the fact that it's been hot and
Yeah.
you know,
Do
I
you like
mean,
iced tea?
do have iced tea. Yes, we have both.
You can have iced tea. Put honey in it though. Don't or a little bit of granulated sugar or honey. Don't put any of the fake sugars.
I got about maybe left over about half a gallon of store brand green iced tea.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, with ginseng
Or
in it, which
yeah,
it's
that's
not
good.
bad.
Sometimes I just drink plain iced tea with nothing in it. If I don't have any honey or something else, I just drink it plain. And you get used to it and it's fine. Put lemon in it or a little bit of dash of honey. I put a little bit of honey.
Yeah.
And if you're having trouble with your asthma or your sinuses or whatever, find some local.
Well, I also have a
honey.
problem because of my thyroid too, which is
If
underactive.
Can you find any local honey there? Because if you put local honey in your food or drink or have 1 spoon of local honey, it gets you used to the pollens in your area and it will really help with your sinuses and your, any respiratory issues. I don't know if you've heard that before. I was surprised by it, but I've done it for about 3 years now and I really don't have as many respiratory issues at all.
Well, those things is I also have I have a thyroid condition, underactive thyroid. I'm taking thyroid hormone for.
Yeah.
If you get an underactive thyroid, that would also cause weight gain as well.
Yeah, be careful with that. True. Ask your doctor about that. Well, he can
No, I already
you.
am. I got a telemed appointment with him on the 15th.
Yeah, double check with him and ask him to maybe give you a good diet to follow. Ask him what he could help you with.
Oh, we talked to him about the diet. He just said pretty much the same thing. Stay away from the carbs.
Yep, the carbs and stay away from those carbs. And
the only problem is Ed loves carbs. That's the problem. I'm saying to get Ed to realize the same thing. Well, he also loves his meat products too. He's a meat eater big time. I'm not a meat eater.
Yeah. It's hard when you're trying to cook for 2 people, but you know what? You just got to cook for yourself. Make him a little bit of something if he has to have something extra, but try to get him on the program with you.
Yeah.
Good for his health.
So, like I told him, I said to Ed, because he wants to go get his, I need my beef. I need my chicken. I need my, I think, sausages. Do you say sausages? He definitely wants beef. He still wants chicken, and I think he wants one other meat product. And he wants to go all the way down to downtown Torrington to get it when he talks to DSS.
Oh,
right.
Goodness.
So I told him, I said, I'll tell you what, I'll let you borrow the food stamp card, and you can go shopping and get the stuff you want. But I said,
There
doesn't
you go.
mean I'm going to eat it, though, because of the reasons that we just mentioned, is I'm not a meat eater that much.
Right.
I eat a little bit of meat, but I tend to stay away from most of it because it makes me feel kind of heavy.
Yeah, I eat very little meat. I'm not against it morally, but I don't eat it very much at all.
Yeah, I don't eat much of it at all. I mean, I've been walking back and forth to the soup kitchen every day. I've been walking around town doing chores every day and stuff. If you saw the video of me showing me my walker, I gotta pimp it a little bit, make it a little bit better. One of the things I want to do with the walker is that I want to fix the wheels because the wheels are shot. So, that's
Toxic Drink Combo said that local honey thing is legit. Yeah, it works for a lot of people. I've told other people, and I was shocked. In 3 days, my head cleared up, and I felt so much better.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't even buy meat. I don't even really know how to cook it that well. But in heat like this, I'm not even gonna really be too enthusiastic about sitting out there in front of a very hot barbecue pit trying to cook it, or a skillet for the matter. I just basically just rather just drink some water, maybe have one bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios in the morning and call it done. Just because.
Well, during the summer, Michelle, a lot of times I make cold salads, or you can make little macaroni salads, and
Well, I can't eat mayonnaise, so it would have to be a salad with no mayonnaise.
Well, you don't have to have mayonnaise. You can make olive oil and vinegar salad dressing,
I've had that. It's not really. No, but what I've done is I like to eat my food raw. I like to eat my vegetables raw and plain. So
that's good.
I'll take like cucumbers, just slice them up and just eat them raw. Same thing with the corn on the cob. I don't even have to cook it. I'll just shuck it and just eat it raw.
You like to dip vegetables in ranch dressing?
No.
Eat raw then. That's good. Raw vegetables are good. Raw diet. A lot of people eat a raw diet.
Yeah. And also saves on utility costs versus having to cook them. The only thing is sometimes it wants to try to prioritize energy usage in ways that's not. For example, he thinks it's stupid to run the air conditioner. Like, excuse me? Excuse me, I actually want the air conditioning night. It's freezing here. Cool, I like it cold.
I have to have it cold to sleep.
I'm a North American snow queen. You want me to melt? Oh my God.
It's snow queen priority, man. Come on, man.
I'm like, come on. Fine. You want to stay in the bedroom and sit there and boil like a hot lobster? Fine. Because he's got weight problems too,
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like he's just, I don't know.
Is he hot natured in his body,
Yeah, he's physically, large man too. He's rotund. Yeah. He's a Taurus. Taurus, especially in men, right? Yeah. Kind of laid back, kind of chill. One thing is, he likes his meat. Oh.
Some men are like that. They're meat and potato men. They want meat, they want potatoes, they want it hot.
Oh yeah, exactly. So the problem is trying to get Ed to understand. Look, Ed, the truth is number one, it's going to be 33 degrees Celsius today. Nobody in the right mind is going to go out there and cook, for example, steaks or hamburgers.
Yeah, if you want a barbecue, have at it. Help yourself. It's right. It's over there. It's outside. I'll be over here by the air conditioner.
Oh, I mean, he'll cook it. The problem is that we don't have a barbecue right now, so he has to cook it in the skillet. And we got a portable gas grill or gas stove for outside, so we can just screw in a little propane tank on it and just cook. But it's just except right now he's been enjoying the luxury of being on eBay and puttering around on the computer outside on the porch. Because we only have one laptop, it's mine. So he's using the laptop while I'm using the desktop in the studio, because we know that the laptop has a hard time doing the advanced streaming that we've been doing here. Cheese and crackers is fine. I love cheese. That's my vice. I like my cheese. And I don't know if my waist. I say, according to one diabetic educator, she said, for people with diabetics, we say to eat fat. Forget carbs. Forget any of that other stuff that the American Diabetic Association is trying to say, because it's not going to help your weight.
Wait a minute, are you diabetic?
For a while, I was considered to be pre-diabetic, but I'm no longer considered pre-diabetic.
Okay, good. So you're not taking any medication for it?
Well, I'm taking metformin for it.
Metformin, okay. So
that's the only one I'm taking right now.
Oh, okay.
And did you see my cute little video piece I did this morning and put up on my Discord here?
No, I don't get the Discord. Which I saw the one about your.
I want to play that again because I think some people may actually enjoy it. So let me get to that screen.
Okay, yeah, show me that, please.
Let me go to the video I did earlier this morning. So let me cue this up, and then we'll let's see. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so let me go to my channel right now, because I mean I have it on my computer too, but just play it on YouTube because that's where I put it. Okay. So it's called Silvermoon Radio, all about Jovia. So let me just cue this up here. All right.
Oh, about her eyes.
So let me
and
rewind this. Let me just tapes at the beginning here.
Part of it.
Okay, that's at the beginning. Let's maximize the theater mode. What? I don't even know why they call it theater mode. It doesn't seem like it's that big. I mean, it's big, but
it's more widescreen, maybe.
Oh, it is widescreen, but it's like, okay. So let's get the screen on the window here. Now, I did this morning, and the way I do things, people may find it kind of interesting because sometimes I sneak things in the video which people don't even recognize. So let me just put the screen in here so you can see this. Okay, so this is my own video. So YouTube, you cannot complain and say I'm plagiarizing content. This is my own content. It's only about 7 minutes long, and I would love to use this as a talking topic this morning. We're going to use this as a talking topic for a subject. So that's why I want to play this. You can see the topic, and then we'll go from here. AM1610 Silvermoon, you can close your eyes. It's all right, Linda Ronstadt. And, of course, we're going to get ready to wrap it up very soon. So you will be able to close your eyes. And hopefully tomorrow will be all right. But we still got a little bit left. But let's take some time to cover the world. The woman that's behind me is Jovia. Yeah. Let's cover the world and the news today. Real quick. You can see I got Jovia behind me.
I love her gown.
And I was able to
it's very beautiful.
Because thanks to the help of Wowhead, I want to thank them for making it possible. Because there's no closed captions on it. Give her different vantage points in the different room and make her look, a little more exciting. They gave me a couple of poses. One of them was also her laying on the bed and also sitting in a chair. I didn't get many other poses. I didn't ask for many others. But someday soon, we're going to work on getting the other poses for my other character, Michele, was because I wanted to try to get Jovia and Michele together and having some magical fun times in a comic strip or illustration. Maybe a picture of them at a picnic, enjoying a nice lunch together. There's one thing about the character I wanted to talk about. The reason why people don't really understand why I have empathy for Jovia. I'm going to explain this just real quick. Jovia, the NPC, stands there. She's not looking at you when you come to the door to greet you. She's not looking at the people in the inn. She's looking at her bookshelves. It's like she's thinking of the halcyon years, maybe before she became an innkeeper, and she wanted to be something else. Maybe a professor, maybe a librarian. You don't know. And it kind of reminds me sometimes of the choices that we make that we thought were the good choices, but we end up sacrificing the things that we really love for what we thought was the right choice. A lot of people do that, don't they? They'll come in, they'll make a choice. I have to admit, I would love to have her actually speak on the behalf of that in her defense, but, just like Kalijah, the poor wooden head, she's just going to stand there. Never be able to tell me yes or no. One of the things I wish that all the changes that Blizzard has done to World of Warcraft is I wish it was more animated and doing things. Her character has access to all the abilities to move, jump, kick, everything. And yet they only have her staring at the damn bookshelf. Okay. Think about what I said there. I said a couple things. I'm very subtle sometimes when I speak. Did you catch the two pieces of that what I was pointing out there?
I think so. About
The first thing is about choices that we make in life. Thinking it'd be better to choose some other option. And which sometimes gives us feeling like, gee, it's kind of like the commercial, gee, I should have had a V8. I think it says a lot.
Yeah, that does.
People sometimes make choices in their lives that they thought was the right ones, and then they later regret it for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Are you so talented? Okay. Michele, you're so talented at computer stuff. I am half your age, and you knew way more than me. Keep practicing. It's just like becoming a virtuoso, being a violin player. Keep practicing. I haven't watched that one yet. I got it saved, though. Linda Ronstadt is awesome. You know what? You should check out when we're live, if you can make it, to the live streams for AM 1610 Silvermoon City Radio on Discord every Sunday night at 7 p.m. That was from last night's show. You can catch the replay on Discord. On Patreon. So check out the Patreon page if you want the music show from last night, all of it in its entirety, all 5 hours of it. It is available for download. For $5 a month pledge, you have access to all the audio streams. For $10 a month pledge, you have access to all the video streams, audio streams, and of course, you have access to the prior content as well. If you make